Guys, it's me. I just had a quick little vlog I wanted to do. I was thinking the other day about how I'm on this Atkins diet, and I contemplated over whether or not to share this information, but I kind of wanted to just tell you a little bit about why I chose the Atkins diet. Back in 2008, I was 38 years old, and I had a heart attack, which is very uncommon, I guess, for somebody of that young of an age. And my heart attack wasn't caused by high cholesterol or clogged arteries or anything like that. It was caused by a spasm in the cardiac artery, which is apparently something pretty rare. I was I was under a lot of stress at work, and I've read some things that say stress can be a contributing factor to that kind of a artery spasm. But I had a particularly stressful day at work, and I had been having stressful days for quite some time then. And my sons were playing baseball at that time, and I had been at a baseball game. My husband and I drove separately because each of our sons had a game, so we were kind of doing both, and one ended later than the other, so we were each going to be responsible for one of the kids. And so I had finished watching my son's game, and it was fine. Everything was fine then. And as I was walking back to the van, I started having some chest pains. And, I didn't really think much of it at first, but as my son and I were driving home, they got just increasingly worse, to the point where it even hurt to have my bra going across my chest. And I had to unhook my bra. And then we got home, and the pain just was getting worse and worse. I started breaking out in a sweat. I ended up having to vomit. I was getting really lightheaded, and so then I went to lay down. Well, then my dog, he just kept barking and barking and barking at me. I think he knew something was wrong. My husband wasn't home yet. Then I got back up, and I had to run back into the bathroom. I felt like I was going to faint. The pain got worse. It started hurting all the way up into my neck and into my jaw. Went down, my arm. I was having the classic symptoms. And then my husband and my kids were really worried because, I got really pale. I was sweaty. I was just really in a lot of pain. And my husband got home, and he called the nurse line that some of the insurance companies have, and they said, get her to the hospital. And so we have a hospital close, so we got to the hospital. They hooked me up to the machines and everything, and then told me I was having a heart attack, which I was completely shocked, And at the time, the hospital didn't have a cardiac unit, so they had to take me in an ambulance to a different hospital, and they did the angiogram where they run the tube up into your heart, and he didn't see any blockages or anything, but what he did see was that cardiac artery. He said it's like a garden hose that's got water running through it, and then you fold it, how it cuts the water off. Sorry, it's just a hard memory. So anyway, they gave me some medication that would relax the arteries and everything, and then I ended up spending 2.5 days in the hospital. And then I guess the damage to my heart was about the size of a postage stamp, like, scar tissue. And you can build everything back up and everything with exercise. And so even though my heart attack was not caused by high cholesterol or high blood pressure or any of those classic things, I started then to try to, watch my salt intake, do some of the things that you're supposed to do. And I did really good. And then, and I'm on medication now for the rest of my life too. I take an aspirin every day. I take a vasodilator that kind of helps keep the arteries relaxed. I take a blood pressure medicine even though my blood pressure is not high. And I take cholesterol medicine even though my cholesterol is 101. But all of those, it's just, I guess, through trial and error, they've discovered that that helps prevent that kind of a heart attack from happening again. And I do try to keep my stress level down too. So, but anyway, where was I going? Oh, I was really vigilant about watching, what I ate and everything. Well, then I got, that was in 2008, and then I got kind of lax about it again and started not eating that great. And I still watch the salt. And I don't do it on purpose. I do it because since I started watching it, it's like I can taste the salt and everything now, and I don't really care for it. But, so anyway, then just this past year, I noticed whenever I went to my physical, everything came out fine. I mean, they did say I was overweight. I wasn't to the obese part, but I needed to lose some weight. And then they didn't say anything about my blood sugar, but I did notice when I looked at the numbers myself, it seemed a little like it was creeping towards that high side. And that kind of worried me because diabetes runs in my family. A lot of people in my family have diabetes, and, and I have an uncle that died at a very, very young age, from complications. And so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to nip this in the bud. I am not going to get diabetes. I'm not going to have another heart attack. I'm going to be a healthy person. And so I did some research, started looking around online and doing some research, and it seemed like, carbs are related to sugars. Eating a lot of sugars are related to diabetes. Being overweight can be related to diabetes. It just seemed like the diet to go with was Atkins, and, doing the research and everything. And so, and then, I called the doctor's office and everything, and they said that it's a safe diet to follow. And, don't think that you can eat all the protein you want, and you still have to watch the calories and everything. So then I got the book, and I read the book, and so I started following the diet. I weigh myself again tomorrow. I'm expecting it to have gone down. I feel like I've gone down, so we'll see tomorrow. And I will film a vlog tomorrow after I weigh myself and everything, and let you know. But basically, I just wanted to do a quick vlog to just kind of tell you why I chose Atkins. And I definitely think Atkins is working for me. I do not only watch my carbs, though, I do also count the calories too, so that I make sure that I'm not, eating so much meat that the calories are, I'm defeating my purpose. Because I want the cholesterol to stay low, I want everything else to stay low too, while I'm losing the weight. And I feel like this is a diet I could follow lifelong. I really, really do. So, but anyway, I'm healthy. I don't feel like I'm in danger of another heart attack, but I didn't feel like I was in danger for one the first time I had one either, at 38. As a matter of fact, in the hospital, they even asked me, had I taken any drugs, had I taken cocaine. I've never even smoked a cigarette, so of course I don't take cocaine. I mean, that's how rare it is for somebody that young to have a heart attack. I mean, you hear about it on the news and stuff, and I always wonder, did they have that same cardiac artery spasm like what I had or whatever. So I used to be really, really scared of that happening again, and I'm not so much anymore. I feel like, I'm on my medicine. I'm getting my weight really in check. My BMI is going to be where it's supposed to be. I'm convinced of it. So, but anyway, that's just a little bit about me and why I chose to do the Atkins and why I'm on this journey I'm on. And yeah, that's it. Well, today is Saturday. If you're watching this on Saturday, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I want to say thank you. I have 21 subscribers. Wow. I never thought I would even have more than 4. I figured I would just have some family members. So if you're watching this, thank you. And I hope you have a really good weekend. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.